Did you also have that one friend that you thought was a very nice person, trustworthy, found out that he or she was the total opposite? I believe we all did. But did you ever meet one of those while learning Italian? Well, let's make sure that doesn't happen anyway. I am Giada from FluentU Italian, and today we will talk about how, since Italian and English share roots, there are a lot of words in both languages that share a common Latin root. These words can be split up in two categories: cognates and false friends. Learning about these two can tremendously help you improve your Italian vocabulary. Cognates and false friends. So let's shed some light on this. First off, a cognate is a word that has a pretty similar spelling and the exact same meaning between two languages. For example, tavolo and table, or forchetta and fork, or even piatto and plate. They're not exactly the same, but close enough that the English speaker can remember the Italian equivalent. Cognates are your true friends when it comes to learning a second language. A false friend, on the other hand, makes learning a new language a bit more tricky. In fact, a false friend is a word that is spelled and pronounced in a similar way to a word in another language, but that has a totally different meaning. Therefore, you have to memorize what the false friends are in your target language to make sure you're not saying the wrong thing. To make things a little easier and more clear for you, I have divided the false friends that we will be looking at in 4 categories: nouns, verbs, adjectives, and adverbs. False verb friends. A month ago, Veronica and I went and had dinner with some old friends from high school, and it was so boring. I mean, we talked the entire night and they had nothing to say. I hope you didn't tell them that they were annoying. I'll answer. It is not very polite or kind to tell somebody that they are annoying you because you're actually telling them that they are irritating you. That's why to annoy is translated with irritare, dare fastidio in Italian. On the other hand, to say that someone or something is annoying, we use the verb to bore with his Italian equivalent annoiare. So, is Marina going to come to your graduation party or not? Yes, she said that she is, but she pretends that I drive 3 hours to go pick her up and then drive her back the next day on my graduation day. I mean, crazy, right? Definitely. From the American Girl's look, I am not 100% sure that she understood what her friend was trying to tell her. In fact, here, the verb to pretend is used incorrectly. To pretend means fingere, simulare, while what she should have used instead was to demand, to require, to claim, to expect. How's your Italian learning journey going so far? It's going alright. I mean, I wish that my speaking and my pronunciation were better though. Well, for that, it occurs that you watch maybe movies, videos, all in Italian, and that you travel to Italy as soon as you can. Are you noticing anything odd here? I do, and it's the verb to occur that put in a sentence like this one doesn't make any sense. And it's because to occur stands for accadere in Italian. So the right thing to say in this case would have been you need to watch movies, etc. So use the verb to need, occorrere in Italian. Do you see how tricky these false friends are? Let's move on to the next verb. Why do you have such a sad face? Is everything okay? Not really. To be honest, it's been a really tough day. I got licensed and I feel terrible about it. What am I gonna do now? And why are you sad? I mean, it's awesome that you got your driving license. Congrats. I'm pretty sure that she wishes that she just got her driving license, but what she's trying to say is that she just got fired. She wrongly uses the verb to license, which means dare una licenza, autorizzare in Italian. While to fire is licenziare in the Italian language. I've always bought eggs from the grocery store, but the other day I bought some from a farmer near us and I've confronted them. And let me tell you that you can definitely tell the difference between the two. Oh wow, I'm sure you can. I just don't really believe that you can confront eggs. She's right, you can't, because to confront means affrontare, so exchange ideas with someone, and I'm pretty sure you cannot do that with an egg. But what you can actually do is to compare, so paragonare, confrontare, eggs. Way different meanings, right? Need some time to clear your head? I'm with you. Let's do that with a quiz. I'm pretty sure that in school we all attended that one class that was always so boring and it felt like the time would never pass. In this case, what would you say? The answer is la lezione è noiosa. The lesson is boring because mi dà fastidio means that it annoys you. False adjectives friends. It was so nice to finally see your mom again the other day. She's so nice. I'm glad you think that of her, and she was very happy to see you too after so long. She also cried when she left. She's very sensible. Yes, she is, but she's also a very sensitive person with a big heart. What's sensitive? Sensitive means that a person has very deep feelings or that they can get hurt very easily and they deeply care about anything and anyone. To say this, we use the word sensibile in Italian, which is what the Italian girl was trying to express. On the contrary, the term sensible is the equivalent of the Italian sensato, ragionevole, and in some cases it can also mean saggio, giudizioso. If you still haven't and you're enjoying finding out what all the words that you shouldn't trust are, well, then don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Do you remember the first time I took you to eat a true American burger here in America and it was massive? I was thinking about it last night and I started laughing. Of course I do. I was only able to eat like half of it. It was delicious but so gross. Wait, did you like it or not? Here's another example of how not using the right word can have the person you're speaking with misunderstand you. And trust me, it's not pleasant. So in this case, the English word gross actually means disgustoso, immangiabile. But if you want to say that something is massive, very big, then you have to use the word grosso in Italian. Last night's show was so good, I just couldn't stop laughing. Thank you for a fun night. Oh, anytime. I had a great time too, and the actors were very good, so we should go again. Definitely, and yes, they were, especially the main actor. He was so talented and sympathetic. Sympathetic? I mean, we don't know him that good. Of course they don't. They just went to watch a comedy show at a theater. In fact, she wanted to say that the actor was funny. Translation of the Italian simpatico. If we use the word sympathetic, we are saying that someone is comprensivo, solidale. Now that you know which words you should trust and which ones you shouldn't, you are already a step closer to becoming a perfect Italian English speaker. Once you feel confident using all these words, then you are ready to watch Italian words everyone mispronounces. Well, I'll teach you how to pronounce correctly some of the most mispronounced words in Italian. Make sure to check that one out and also our FluentU PDF that contains all the false friends that you should stay away from. You can download it for free if you take a look at the description box.